Hayden Panettiere had spoken candidly about the painful state of her relationship with her mother, Lesley Vogel, just months before her death at 36. In 2025, the Heroes alum gave us an unusually direct answer about where things stood between them. "Unfortunately, we don't have a relationship right now," Panettiere said. "But that doesn't mean that I don't leave the door open for the opportunity to present itself one day. It's hard for me to say, but I've chosen to be brutally honest. So that's the honest truth of it." Their estrangement was especially complicated by Vogel's role in Panettiere's childhood career. Vogel managed her daughter when Hayden was growing up as a child star, and Panettiere later described feeling that her identity had become tied to performing and meeting other people's expectations. Ahead of the May release of her memoir, This Is Me, A Reckoning, Panettiere recalled how deeply that pressure affected her. "It's so ingrained in me to be a people pleaser. I went on set, and it was all about being professional, nailing it, and always hitting my mark. I had to be perfect. It was nice to hear positive feedback from people like the directors or producers, but without my moms, nothing else mattered," she said. "I felt like I had an identity crisis at 12 years old. I didn't know who I was." Vogel disputed her daughter's characterization of their relationship before the memoir was published. In May, she told Page 6, "There is a personality style which manifests as a need for control, entitlement, and a lack of empathy," she told the outlet. "The major fear is that someone will see through the mask they present to the world and discover who they truthfully are." While Panettiere's relationship with her mother remained strained, she described her bond with her father, Skip Panettiere, very differently. "My dad and I have a great relationship," she said. "I actually went and lived with him and my stepmom for a while, and where I was born and raised in Rockland County, and felt like being at home regrounded me. Being around family reminded me of who I am at my core, and put my feet back on the ground whenever my body threatens to float away." It was Skip who confirmed Hayden's death in a statement to us on Sunday, August 16th. "It is with profound sadness that we share the tragic passing of our beloved Hayden. She was an incredible light and a force of nature who brought immeasurable love and joy to all who knew her, and to the millions who watched her on screen," he said. "We ask for privacy as our family takes time to process this unimaginable loss." Panettiere died at age 36 in Greenville, South Carolina. The circumstances surrounding her death remained under investigation as authorities worked to determine what happened. South Carolina authorities said officers responded to a report of an unresponsive female at a residence. The woman was later identified as Panettiere, and authorities also referenced a possible drug overdose. Panettiere had previously spoken openly about her struggles with substance abuse. The case is under investigation by the Greenville Police Department, in conjunction with the Greenville County Coroner's Office, authorities said. The preliminary investigation has not indicated any signs of foul play or suspicious circumstances. An acquaintance of Ms. Panettiere placed the 911 call. The Greenville County Coroner's Office said Monday that an autopsy had been completed. On August 16, 2026, at approximately 1:51 p.m., a 911 call was received regarding a reported cardiac arrest, the office said. First responders and emergency medical services arrived on scene and located a female in cardiac arrest. EMS personnel initiated advanced cardiac life support measures. However, resuscitation efforts were unsuccessful, and the individual was pronounced deceased at 2:32 p.m. The completed examination did not reveal traumatic injuries that contributed to her death. No signs of trauma were discovered that would have contributed to the death, the coroner's office said. However, officials cautioned that the investigation was not yet finished. The cause and manner of death remain pending further investigation and the completion of additional studies. This investigation remains active and ongoing. No further details are available for release at this time, the statement concluded. For Panettiere, the final months of her life included a willingness to speak openly about difficult parts of her past, including family relationships, identity, and substance abuse. Her comments about her parents now form part of the larger story surrounding an actress who spent much of her life in the public eye. beginning as a child performer and later confronting deeply personal struggles on her own terms.